such lovely sunny spring weather in March that my daffodils were flowering much earlier than last year. These are ice king daffodils. I love their double center. They start yellow and fade into a creamy white. These are bulbs that I kept from last year. When they finished flowering, I left them in a corner of the garden where they could die back slowly. I dried the bulbs and replanted them in October. I'm quite pleased with how they performed this year. Last year each bulb had 2 flowers, this year only 1. The size of the flowers is the same. I think it's still a pretty good result and definitely a bulb worth keeping. The colors of the hellebores are slowly starting to fade away, but they're still looking lovely. I'm going to plant some summer flowering bulbs. I start with eucomis. I absolutely love these exotic looking plants. I'm growing them in a small container. As soon as they start to grow out of this container, I will transplant them into a large terracotta pot on the terrace. It is the first time that I'm growing lilies. I'm also planting them in a small container. When they have grown into healthy plants, I will be planting them out into the garden. You can also plant them direct into the garden, but I will use them to fill the gaps, so I can only plant them once the dahlias and annuals are in the soil. These are the dahlias that I grew last year and have overwintered in the attic. They can overwinter in the ground if it doesn't get too cold. But our winters are usually very wet, and the combination of wet soil and frost will most likely kill them. I like to plant and grow them in containers before they go out into the garden. This gives me an early start. I will, however, need to protect them in case we get frost during the nights. As they will only grow temporary in these pots, I use the smallest pot possible. I'm using a multi-purpose potting compost and added sand for drainage. I will water them after planting and keep them as dry as possible to make sure the tubers don't rot. I'm storing all the dahlias in my polytunnel to keep them dry. If you get frost during the night, I will cover them with fleece. I also ordered myself some new dahlias this year that arrived with the post from a supplier that I haven't used before. Some lovely new wooden plant labels, a beautiful dahlia named Peaches, some Hydrangea seeds, and a pom-pom dahlia named Boom Boom White. And finally, I treated myself with a present. A beautiful basket that I can use to harvest my vegetables. In the next video, I will show you all my dahlia varieties while I'm planting them in containers. In my previous video I pruned my Hydrangea Annabelle, and today I'm taking cuttings of the prunings. An easy method to create new plants for free. All you have to do is to cut above a leaf node and another cut below a leaf node. This will be your new plant. Stick the cutting into the soil. Make sure the top leaf node remains above the soil. Make sure they don't dry out. A shady corner in your garden is the perfect spot for them. After a year, you will end up with these lovely new plants that are ready to be planted out into your garden. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos. Hope to see you next time.